Hello, I'm Sally. I'm trying YouTube. It's just something I've been thinking about it. If you're watching this, you probably know me. I write about art, mostly women and feminist artists. Got a blog, I curate, I make my own art, which with feminist intent, and I just think that there should be more and more platforms for women artists. So I'm going to start this YouTube talking about feminist artist Wanda Ewing, who was my mentor and friend, and I have a lot of her work up in my house, and see what happens. Maybe I'll do some more talking about other feminist artists, interviewing feminist artists, etc. So here I am in my bed in my house in West Virginia, mostly from Omaha. You can see these prints, which I'm going to talk about. First I'm going to reverse the camera. So this is a trio of prints by Wanda Ewing that I bought at a house sale of Timothy and Rodney back in Omaha. They have these wonderful sales at their beautiful house in Omaha, Chalco. So these kind of remind me of her just general style and her big, humongous, large, looming, amazing, black as pitch, hot as hell print series of pinup styled black women celebrating their body. Very provocative, what she's known for, gorgeous. So these are just tiny little prints that she made. You can tell they're details of the female body, and I just love them because I love simple lines. I love Wanda, I love the body. This one up here, I remember her telling me that it's actually upside down, but she was okay with that. Some artists aren't. But yeah, I love this little trail. So let's go downstairs. You can see some of my bedroom art. Little game my son made. Hallway art. This is one of my body prints I made with Ann Myers on a scarf. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I moved here from Omaha 7 years ago. Actually, just bought this house a couple months ago. I love it. It has lots of beautiful wall space for my art. And I'm going to turn on some lighting so we can look at this next one. Actually, that looks pretty good, doesn't it? If I just stand to the side. So this is a print I bought after Wanda passed in 2013. I bought this from her sister. It's a trio of older ladies, and they're knitting, and each of them has a little different task, and it's unknown. Her sister doesn't know anything about it. I can't find any writing about it or any other prints like it, really. The women's names are Dorothy, Vera, and May, and they're written on there, and I just love it because it's such a different view of women than her mostly, younger, more provocative, sensual and exciting prints. And this one it's still woman, and it's still a story. It's a little bit more personal, a little bit more modest, but I just loved it. My daughter's May, so thought that was nice. I'm gonna turn it off and kind of refocus on this bra print over here real quick. Okay, this is the best angle I can get without reflection here. This is another mystery print of Wanda's that I bought after she passed in 2013 from her sister. I love it. It's like floating or flying bras, and it's actually on the cover of a book that I co-curated called Bared, The Art of Bras and Breasts, with poetry and art by women identifying artists on the bras and the breasts. And we also had a couple exhibitions inspired by it too. So I just love it for so many ways. And it's next to one of my old high school pastels inspired by Georgia O'Keeffe, and we'll hop over here to this quad over here. This little quad of works by my huge exercise machine are four that I absolutely love. This one is Wanda's from her Catalog Girl series, where she cut out white women models from Anthropology catalog, clothing catalog, pretty hip, it's still around, and she painted the models black, and then her traditional floral background. So they're all grayscale. I remember she did several of them. I remember seeing an exhibition of them at the Omaha Downtown Public Library, and it was amazing and beautiful. All of these same size 10 by 10 or 12 by 12, I think, paintings lined up. And I remember her saying, do you see a black woman or do you see a silhouette? Just kind of challenging and provoking questions of race and beauty and just how you see what you see. and it's on the wall. This lower one is by my friend Megan Sanders. The upper one is Leslie Norris. Megan's Omaha, Leslie is West Virginia. I love those two. Minor tidbit. I've got an arm tattoo. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. Inspired by a combination of Wanda's print and Megan's painting, which I love, because I love both of their works and all of their flowers. So this is Wanda's print from her fundraiser to go on a residency in Argentina, where she was to make, and she did, made this series around video vixens. I could not think of the word video vixens. So this series was called Video Grrrlzzz, and I loved it. I interviewed her about it. This is one of her prints, like I said. Sue, she sold a series of these at her fundraiser in Omaha before she went to Argentina. This is after Kareen Stevens. Her nickname was Superhead. She wrote a tell-all book about the abuse and the experience for women as video vixens in the hip-hop video industry. And Wanda has said that some of these works in the Video Girls series, she did larger mixed media pieces and drawings of the video girls, and they were not accepted into hip-hop themed exhibitions because, you know, they were critical. And so, but Wanda never complained about such criticism of her work or not being included. She always just went ahead. I remember her saying, you gotta learn how to listen and when not to listen. So she was very inspiring. Back into my kitchen. Let's see, we got some Tony Berlant over here. This is one of my drawings from college, but I'm gonna go over here and focus in on this print by Wanda right here. Another mystery print by Wanda that I bought after she passed. This one, as you can see, it looks like a depiction of a woman, maybe a black woman, maybe just any sort of race woman in the middle, kind of looking like a saint. And around her are a sunflower, a cross, a lamp, a high heel, maybe some thorn bushes, symbol for the woman, and a figure, like a sewing figure. And I don't know if this is positive. I don't know if this is critiquing women's materialism or religion, or if it's just kind of an exploration, maybe a meditation on life and everything like that. But I love it. There's Wanda's picture right there next to my daughter. So I'm gonna stop. This is my corkboard. I'm gonna stop it and turn it around one more time. So that was my first tour for YouTube. We'll see how it goes. I would love to talk about more women artists. I would love to interview some. I'd love to talk about my own work, which is body prints and drawings, figurative drawings that all have feminist intents. I would love to take you on more tours of all of the art that's up and downstairs in my house and talk about that. Artists in West Virginia, what's it like here as a feminist artist? Very different. And any of the above. So thank you for watching. Maybe I'll see you again.